Be me. 23-year-old phenomenon with a psychology degree and zero self-awareness. Parents paid for everything, my entire life. I've never held a job longer than 3 months, and I'm convinced I'm special, despite all evidence to the contrary. Recently dumped by a boyfriend of 2 years. He claimed I was emotionally unstable and completely detached from reality, whatever that means. Decide to get back into the dating scene. Download Tinder, despite thinking it's beneath me. Spend 4 hours taking selfies, delete any that show a double chin or pores, and filter the remaining photos until I look like a different species. Bio. Sapiosexual. If you can't handle me at my worst, you don't deserve my best. Scorpio rising. Start swiping. Reject 95% of guys for stupid reasons. His ears are asymmetrical, he's posing with a fish, too many group photos, probably insecure. Match with a guy named Jake. Solid 8 out of 10, works in tech, has his own place. I message immediately. Hey, what's your MBTI type? He responds, LOL IDK, never took that test. Red flag, but I decide to overlook it. He asks what I do. I tell him I'm between opportunities, but consulting on several projects, translation, unemployed, and occasionally dog-sitting for my neighbor. Conversation flows surprisingly well. I suggest meeting up after only 20 messages. He agrees to coffee the next day. I spend the entire night researching him online. Find his Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, and dead MySpace page. Memorize details about his family to casually reference later. Notice he liked a blonde girl's photo from 2019. Have a minor breakdown and dye my hair blonde at 3 a.m. Tell myself this is totally normal pre-date preparation. Arrive at the coffee shop 45 minutes early and strategically select a table with good lighting. Rehearse a casual laugh and hair flip in the bathroom mirror. He arrives 5 minutes late. Internal rage but external calm. No worries. I just got here too. Conversation starts off well. He asks normal questions about my interests. I tell him I enjoy experiencing art and authentic human connection. I don't mention the 14-hour daily TikTok habit or my collection of reality TV shows. I notice he checks his phone once, clearly texting another girl. I resist the urge to grab his phone and instead memorize his screen lock pattern when he's not looking, mentally adding this to my dossier. Half listen to his career goals. I'm too busy planning our future children's names. Decide on Aurora for a girl, Wolf for a boy. He mentions he's not looking for anything serious right now. I nod understandingly while completely ignoring this information. Internal voice. Challenge accepted. Date ends after 1 hour. He says he had fun and would like to hang out again. Translates in my head to a marriage proposal. I go home and create a wedding Pinterest board. Text my best friend that I found the one. She reminds me I said this about the last 3 guys. I block her for negativity. Next day, I wait exactly 17 hours to text him. A dating strategy blog said this creates optimal tension. Send a casual, yesterday was fun. Analyze his response time down to the second. 34 minutes means he likes me, but is playing hard to get. Start planning the second date. Suggest dinner at a fancy restaurant. He counters with drinks at a casual bar, clearly testing my flexibility. I agree while silently resenting it. Spend $340 on a new outfit and max out my credit card on a hairstyling appointment. Show up looking nothing like coffee date me. He doesn't comment on the transformation, clearly intimidated by my beauty. Drink too much trying to appear fun and spontaneous. Start talking about my 5-year plan and mention how I've always wanted a spring wedding. His eyes widen, probably amazed by my organizational skills. He mentions again he's not ready for anything serious. I nod while thinking he'll change his mind when he sees how perfect we are together. End the date with an awkward side hug. Definitely felt electricity between us. Go home and check his location on Snapchat map. See he went to another bar. Drive by casually 4 times. Totally normal curiosity. Don't see him. Send a text at 1 a.m. asking what he's doing. No response until morning. Sorry. Fell asleep. Obvious lie. But I forgive him. Spend the next week sending good morning and good night texts. His responses become increasingly delayed and short. Clearly, he's testing my commitment. Decide to surprise him at work. Bring homemade lunch I actually bought from a deli. Receptionist looks confused. Jake doesn't work here anymore. Realize I'm at the wrong company. Check my notes and find the correct address. Arrive during his lunch break. Spot him with a female coworker. Hide behind a plant to observe their interaction. They're laughing. That bitch. Approach the table with a forced smile. Jake? What a coincidence. His face shows shock, obviously overwhelmed with joy. Coworker excuses herself. Jake asks how I knew where he worked. I mention he told me. Actually found it on LinkedIn and Google Street View. Uncomfortable lunch ensues and he says this is unexpected. Code for, I'm impressed by your initiative. He walks me out and says we need to talk. Exciting relationship-defining moment. He says I'm coming on too strong and making him uncomfortable. I laugh it off as his fear of commitment. Tell him I understand and will give him space. Text him only 4 times that afternoon instead of the usual 12. Progress. Then 3 days pass with minimal response. Decide the problem is lack of physical connection. Show up at his apartment Friday night. Address found on an Amazon package I saw at his work. Bring wine and lingerie. Knock on the door and hear female laughter inside. Blood begins to boil. Knock louder. He opens the door looking shocked again. Some blonde skank is on his couch. I smile through tears. Just wanted to surprise you. He steps outside and closes the door. Tells me this is extremely inappropriate and borderline stalking. Clearly confused about his feelings. I try to kiss him to break the tension and he backs away. Says we are not dating and only met twice. Technicalities. Tells me not to contact him again and threatens a restraining order. Obviously joking. Go home and cry for 28 hours straight. Create a fake Instagram to monitor his activities. See him post a story with the blonde girl. Caption, "Great night with this one." Make a voodoo doll of both of them. Reasonable response. Spend the next 2 weeks driving by his apartment. Send emails from different addresses. Create an elaborate conspiracy theory about how the blonde girl hypnotized him. Tell friends we're on a break but working things out. Consider changing my name and appearance to look like the blonde girl. Decide against it because my natural beauty would shine through. Send one final letter explaining how we're soulmates, written in a mix of English and poems I wrote. Include a lock of my hair for sentimental value. Receive a formal cease and desist letter from his lawyer, the ultimate declaration of love. Frame the letter and hang it on my wall. Tell myself someday we'll laugh about this. Start the dating app process again. Match with a guy who looks vaguely like Jake. The universe is giving me signs. The cycle begins anew.